Hello everyone. It's been a long time, but we're back. Kingdom Come Deliverance just came out. This is a game I've been super hyped for. So a bit of an intro that was missed. There's a Charles IV, the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, died. His son took over. Nobody really liked his son, but so they went to his stepbrother. Stepbrother ended up not being too great either. And he's just taken an army into, I believe it said Bohemia, and that is allegedly where our story begins. So let's go, new game. I've been so excited for this game for so long. It's finally here. Oh. Warhorse, I love you. I haven't even played the game yet. The early 15th century was a time, I'm not going to do that, of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now with his son. Yeah, this is what I just said. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Holy crap, that's so fast. Oh, it looks so good! Ugh. A solid 60 frames? Okay. This is good. Silver Scalite. I assume this game takes place obviously in like, I'm probably gonna need to turn the music down, but maybe not. I did that in post. Yeah, this I don't really know how to say like Central, like Eastern Europe names, so I'll probably butcher a lot trying to read them. Might be able to reproduce them once they're spoken. Maybe. Probably not. But we can certainly try and pretend. Sweet coal mine. This is gonna be new King Boy. So, for those that don't know, this game was kickstarted. So it's been in development for a while. And it actually reached a lot of its goals. If I recall correctly.
Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Today's a scorcher. Other thing I'm excited for is the accents, because I don't know. Love me some foreign accents.
Husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry?
That's me.
I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
I'm a blacksmith. I can do what I want.
Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Sweet depth of field too. Let's turn that off ASAP. I just hate these cutscenes, right? Because you never know if escape is gonna like ruin
Henry,
everything.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Yes, ma'am.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him.
There'll be a chicken in
Now
my
get
window.
up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well,
Dude,
just don't come crying
I
to
like
me
how
if
my
you really
character
do
is
get
supposed to be a
hurt.
guy from 1403,
Now
but he's got a
get
haircut
up,
of a
you
modern dude. Shows you either A, that they just wanted to be like you be able to assimilate with the character, or B, that hairstyles nowadays are literally 600 years old. It's 700 more than 600. No, I'm dumb. 600 years. This game better feel
A
good.
fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Drinking. Oh shit. How do I? By means of a two choice in the dialogue, you'll see your character's default character. What? Choices in this dialogue, you'll select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characters can be further built without limitations. Oh man, I was dancing. What is vitality? Oh, ha 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 ha. Never mind. I know exactly what that means. Speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern.
Gotta get that speech up.
Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling
That's
me
actually
what's
pretty
going on in
good.
the world,
That
and,
vitality.
Well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense.
Oh,
Well,
delay.
I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fight? Let's go Matthias with teaching me archery. Let's go
No.
agile.
It's just
I think I know how I want to build this character.
Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come
Matthias.
on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me
All right.
strength. Just don't do anything stupid.
Frame rate's taking
For
a
the love of
dive.
God. Promise.
I promise.
Yes, mummy.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning.
Damn.
They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Yeah. Oh, misjudging them.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew
Ooh.
and Fritz.
Lady's
well,
got
at least
a
you were with
tavern.
Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
No.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest
Hell
day's
yeah,
work.
we are.
If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Swingers.
Can I
Hungry.
get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
They spelled help like help.
Is Father
Awesome.
angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
That's not the type of storm he's thinking of.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright. And that dialogue. Oh, we're playing. Press the P. Weird. Jump. Nice. I like that. Caps lock's good. Oh, a little bit of fingertips through the door. Overall, pretty smooth. Okay, some settings need to be changed though, for one. We need to change the, it should be controls maybe? There it is. Let's go down a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so this probably isn't gonna work. So, let's go. Let's just go very high. And... yeah. Yep. These are... yeah, you know... we'll go max because it's gotta look pretty. The first time I changed settings, by the way, if anyone of you are going to get this, it took a while. It took a long while. Still not actually at 60 here. Might just cut this out. Probably not. Go too low. Textures, object quality, geometry culling. Some of these are, yeah. Some of them are too important. I don't think like I should need to turn down. This sorry, I haven't really gotten to go back. There's a lot of popping game, I've noticed. It's kind of jarring. Hopefully, yeah, I've heard that frames will drop kind of in this game, especially around things. Let's press P. Holy crap on a crap! Ooh, I saw a thing that was called a trunk chest. Where's that at? Pick up. Oh my god, there's an animation for everything. My meal is cheese. Nice. That didn't sound like eating. Gonna be honest. Not. This is drop in a pot. Cook. What? 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 There it is. Nails. I don't have anything. Take all. What? E is not take all, apparently. Though it's a E. Possibly also dim. There no, like, crouch? Goodness. That's crazy. I've said everything I want to say to you. Oh man. Let's go one of those light body jumps. M is map. Good. I approve. That's a pretty smexy map. Wait, what? Marker. I just want to see how this works. Nice. Nice. Goodness. Alright. This is just crazy. I don't want to do that. Let's just go high Buy everything. Object distance. Let's go a bit less. Sure. Yeah. Still, optimization needs to be done. That's, again, Kickstarter game. It's the fact that it came out. The fact that it didn't run with the money. But it's crazy to me. Oh. Alright, so visually it does look worse. But at least it goes now. Load times are a bit long too. Let them out.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. Simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire. What an RPG! What? Make a big difference. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks. That's influenced mainly by your strength, the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. That's awesome. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. In special cases, you can try one of Henry's other skills, horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer. It's not enough to choose accounting to your statistics. You have to really read what Henry's going to say. Alright. I go to the next one. There we go. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn from the perk empathetic. Money, the amount you have to pay, total speech. I mean, it's not, holy cow, this is like so in depth. That was the big thing with this game as well, was they said everything was going to be like a mini game. Like sharpening your sword is a mini game. You actually have to brew things. It's not just like do this, that, boom, done. It's like you do it. It's not just about the stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. the reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then let it... That's awesome. Or if you lead a Gar away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Total speech skill, total charisma skill, total strength skill, level of your reputation with your counterpart. Jesus. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll of time.
I just became a woodpecker.
For the first time. How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sort for ceramic, and I need your help. With what? I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner. I'll need some money then. Yeah, thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal. Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun. Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse. Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Dude, my character's
Not
a
quite.
woodpecker.
The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross-guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau. You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it. And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back. Her name is Bianca. Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Nice. Most of your quests can be completed in different ways. Eloquence will help you win friends. An inconspicuous person can totally avoid trouble, and if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence can also be nice. No. So what's gonna be the thing to open quests? What the hell is this? But I slept late in the morning because I was out celebrating until late in the evening. It was a bit hard getting out of bed in the morning. Started getting some training in sword fighting. I haven't done any of this stuff. Alright. Unexpected visit. Okay, so that is. Let's go map. Map. One. E. A. B. B. Why is this so difficult? Well, this is an issue. Alright, might as well pick up this cross guard while we're here. Just gotta talk to you. Yaroslav. It's loading screens.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
And did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Nice.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be my sword.
Well,
We all know it's gonna be
get the job done
mine.
by this evening.
Sir Radzig's gonna get
See you later in the tavern.
fucked.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alrighty. Ugh. Parkour. Hey, you're not talkable. Talkable. J, clarity there also indicated the map. Oh, the stuttering.
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
Hell yeah, I do. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Hell yeah.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
On the what? By the what? Huh. You just knock people out? That's awesome. Now, the one thing I do that wish this game did was that that sweet Witcher style, they travel as fast as I do. It's still a very pretty game when it doesn't, like, if I'm not right up in it. Yeah, it's like, it's work in progress. Oh, sure. You have no savior. What? You actually need a special item to save? Because that would be interesting. He's got a big sword. Oh, I have feet. That's not normal for games.
So, can we get started?
Yeah.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Correct. Which is nothing.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key.
That's how that works is interesting.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Let's try something else.
So I can't stab if I'm that close to him.
Off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it.
I hit him. Oh.
Nice.
Stamina.
All right, that's enough.
But
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman.
I didn't even block.
You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
I didn't even learn how to block. Is this showing where he is? Do I have a time limit to do all this stuff? Ugh. It's weird that I can just start a new game in the middle of my game. That's just... like, that's just weird. Freaky deep.
Good health to you.
Let's talk trade. Give me... wait. Charcoal. What? Add to basket. I need like 10. actually do just have those with me. No. Oh. Right, because I had to do that after dealing with some other schmucks. Let's see what's downtown first, though. Grocer.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Nice. Anything else I've not discovered? Something. Hello, woman. This is pretty cool. Like steal a chicken. Can't save the game. This is gonna be some massive tutorial area.
Who is it?
Of course I don't have lockpicks. Alright. Let's go get some Mooney. Get you guys work in the fields. What that does to the audio is unnecessary. It's cool. It's just...
Be a bit more careful.
Bip, 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 bip.
Greetings, Henry.
Ooh. Yeah.
Welcome, Henry.
Pretty sure that was my mother. Is it you, good sir? It is you. You
Probably
are,
with you,
are the
Chris.
guy.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the lot or else.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. No wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Whoa.
the matter? Lost you?
Oh.
God!
No clue what I'm doing. I don't understand.
Bollocks!
Dopić!
Come on, fight me, you bitch.
Ow.
Alright. No more faffing about. You stomp my dude.
Jesus! Bartka. Way off.
God damn it. I don't understand what that is. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated because it's just like...
Kurwa. You horses. Missed.
Oh, I bagged him. Right at the end there.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
You can always see your health at the red bar on the lower edge of the screen. The level of health is also different. Always good to heal yourself. Heals himself with the aid of food and sleep. For more acute cases, healing potion. For a more acute. Alright. So if I go... I have some food. If I go... like... eat. That didn't do anything. It's got like some level or something. Warfare. Current level progression. Agility, vitality, speech, charisma, visibility is the opposite of camera. It tells you how easy you are to spot. The lower it is, the better. Viciousness is a measure of how you stand out in the normal. Alright, so these aren't actually like... Let's go skills. Skills can go to those. Armed. Increasing the damage you make. What? Your torso is injured. This injury can result in bleeding if you're not careful. Great. Like a maximum? This place is dumb. That's... wow. What was that quest? Like the debt. Castle met with Mercenaries. Or fight this time I didn't get cut like before. You drunk?
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
You will remember that. I can sell his hammer and nails. The point there. Sell. That basket. That basket. Don't worry about that. That was weird. You're a traitor.
Good health to you.
Don't worry about that blood. Don't you... Darn it. Hey. Did I buy charcoal? Is the quest not to get... I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Excuse me. No. There we go. But does that mean I have a weapon? Wait. No. Nice. Nice. Baby. Dun 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 dun. Nice. 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 Canada. Sell you. Axe, a hammer, and nails. And you're gonna give me a quarter of a thingy. I'm gonna haggle you, my dude.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Make it lower. The amount you want to pay or get, and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer if the offer The answer is refusal. He will make a counter offer and wait for your response. If the slider cannot be moved one direction, the other, it means either you or the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. See how close we are to getting to that point from the trader I can pull the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is dropping the haggling.
Are we agreed?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Fight you. Fight me IRL.
No deal then.
What? Come on. Give me. You gotta give me the charcoal.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye?
Fight me IRL.
Are we agreed?
Yes.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Take it.
Very well, I agree.
Could have went lower. Or actually it might have been a reputation thing. Who knows? Am I over encumbered? Is that what that symbol means? Wait. Stats. No, my buffs. Injured from what? From... Do I not have shoes? Or is it just a symbol? I'm walking around too much? Oh! That's awesome. Like, it sucks. But... that's pretty cool. Let's meet my girl.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia
Oh, poor
is with
Luxembourg.
Sigismund
Don't
and
forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You too are, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit.
It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Hell yeah. The only thing that's really taken me out of this game, the cutscene. Like, every time, it's not smooth in any way. At all. So glad I get 60 frames per second on a loading screen. I'll do it. Hell yeah.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Why is my health going down more? The Western Schism. Wait, how's the Codex here? That's awesome. Discuss the plan of attack. Yes, let's. There's a woman sitting there.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Hehehe. Great shit disturber. Who are you? Just literally taking handfuls of poop.
What are you waiting for, soldier?
I have it on my clothes. Why is it
Fire
suddenly
the
all
trebuchet!
ripped?
For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
I feel like I recognize this guy,
What are
like
you
his
doing
face.
here, Zbizek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
I can't fight again.
Is that all you got? Ow! Come on.
Come.
What?
Yeah!
Let's do it.
What's the matter? Come on. You're gonna cry now. Yeah!
Run! Run, men! Run! The map, press M and you'll see. Ah. That's what that is. What? Alright, I still have to figure out the combat. Maybe I'll look up it up a little bit. The brawling.
What?
It's a rough 60. It's a very rough 60.
What else do you need? Come on up and see.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Yes, you. I do need new clothes. My it's a little bloody, bloodstained. Are we not there? There we go. Washed yourself as much as you can in a trough. Nice. I approve.
Be a bit more careful.
Hawk boys.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well,
I didn't even see who this was.
I'm surprised you didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey. Shut up, you idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsch.
That Matthias? I thought Matthias was the one in orange. Nice. One final thingy. Still can't save the damn game. I always want to run out of stamina too. Do I just pass out? No, okay. Always risky. Always risky to try out. You're a big girl.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Do I pay for it? I don't have any money.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Okay, you've said that like 3rd times.
Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Oh my goodness, stop. You said that like 4 times. The game autosaves from time to time as important points in each quest and when you sleep. If you want to save the game yourself, you always... What? You can't save? Wait. What?
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
That's lunacy. To save, you have to drink a drink that'll get you drunk, so it makes it worse off. That's great. So that's, you can't save scum. That's amazing. But at the same time, you can't. It costs money to save, unless money's easy to come by, which it's probably not. But that's an awesome fix for save scumming.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have
charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
So we don't actually need to blacksmith anything.
Right.
Like it's all.
Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
This is gonna be me sharpening it.
Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal?
Except you didn't even make shit.
Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
You literally made the blade, maybe. Unless you ordered that too.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Yes, Daddy.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
I've tried, but it's gotten me into a couple of fights so far. I don't jump to violence, Dad.
Furnace is ready.
Everyone else does.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Do I actually get to craft weapons in
I'll
not just
heat it
sharpen
up,
them and
when I
whatnot?
take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
That's not how that works.
Do it.
There go my hands.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Ah, that makes sense. It's happened.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who
Ah,
ever
we
heard
are
of a
Czech.
master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles.
I
had a
love the
bridge made
castle
over
of
the
Prague.
Moldau, and founded a university. And all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name.
See, I could actually
How's it
look up
going?
historically who wins, but
Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
oh. I love the way that you just stabbed it through your shirt. Dedication.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
I
You all right?
like Bianca, or I'm with Bianca, but like Teresa. Is that what I'm getting
Here are
here?
those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Nice. I Yep, there it is. It was she, though.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
I'm gonna fight Daddy-O.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
This guy
Those
looks
days are
kind
gone,
of
sir.
scary.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
Thank you.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
The voice actors are pretty good so far.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
We're like almost step.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Probably if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory,
kind of funny.
but it has its benefits.
Thinking about
like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
I feel like that's exactly how you're gonna die.
But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
There's not gonna be a dance tonight. Holy crap, that's the King of Hungary. Did we not know where Sigismund's army was? I feel like that's something we would know. Very much like a Magyar looking people. But apparently it's also House like Lancaster. That looked like a War of the Roses type emblem. Yeah, I'd run, people. There's literally arrows falling around you.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
There's a second sword, boy.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
There goes your forge. That one arrow is about to light her up. Yeah, like, what? Pretty sure I already... Everything of value takes one bag. Ugh.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Get through the gates!
It's pretty awesome that he knows the guards. It makes sense, though, because he lives, like, right there. I'm just gonna run around the corner and see him die. He's not just a blacksmith, he was swordsman before he was blacksmith. I thought his head was gonna be cut off. You wanna... Yep. That's pretty fucked up. Like, I hate to... This is the guy I want to take revenge against now. This guy. This is the guy who led them in.
hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
This horse guy's not gonna come.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
You're screwed. Go. Make this actually be like, I have to do it, please. God. So I just have, like, cloth armor. You never even got a sword. You didn't even sharpen the sword. I learned Scalise. Got an achievement. Please tell me they can't chase me. Ooh. Ooh. A great quest. Oh, they are behind me. Run. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where'd that guy go? Oh my god. Ooh, flowers. I forgot this isn't Skyrim. I have to kneel.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Caps lock, walk. Center ideally combines a faster pace with horse endurance. Trot, wait. Walks your horse. Canter ideally combines a fast pace with horse endurance. Gallop is the fastest gait, but it will soon deplete stamina. Follow a path. Horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on. Head. Horse's stamina. Galloping. Makes sense. I literally can't do anything. I'm sorry, woman. It's like a whistle, but people will hear it. It's awesome. How far am I going? Hold up. Figured I wouldn't be riding the whole way. This is like... Why? Ah! That could be a kill shot. There's a big artery there. My dad's sword was cutting through them pretty easy. Oh my god, how? Go, you stupid schmuck.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Go! They'll kill you all!
God. Oh my god. This is bad.
Warn the others! They tore at Scarlet!
I'm basically just gonna get there, then gates are gonna close. I'm slowly dying here. I didn't die in shit. That's pretty crazy. Like, I don't know. They... Like, I'm at full health now. But that was pretty messed up. Like, there was nothing I could do there. This game, like most games, I assume it takes... It's better to just run it almost out. Maybe not. I don't know why. Mount is X, but it is. So there's gonna be a cutscene that's gonna put them behind me, so there's no point like galloping now. But it does show you. Thing is, stuff like this actually did happen historically. Now I'm getting to the serious side here, but like, to me, it's always been kind of crazy that everyone that's alive now, me, everyone that's watching this, everyone else, your ancestors went through this type of thing. Like, that's a fact. Ow. So it's just crazy to me that we're all
Left.
alive
Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
as we are. Because of what our ancestors just went through.
Run for it.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it could just as easily been back at this time, your ancestor didn't get on a horse and run. Like, you don't know. And if they didn't, you and your whole family wouldn't exist. It's just kind of weird, crazy. Not only that though, like not only this situation, it'd be like all times, like World War I, your ancestor's one that decided to keep his head down in the trench. Like, come on. I'm not dying during this again.
Run for it.
They would have stopped chasing me by now because it's not worth it. Come on. There it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh my goodness. That's rough. That's not an easy section.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Do something. Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Yeah. Got everyone inside the castle right now.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
So we're check. This guy's trying to be like a Hungarian power coming in, I guess.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Dude, you look about 20 to 40 years older than you sound.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I guess both my women
I'm gonna pull that hair out.
fade to black. Yep. There it is.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
I thought that was the guy gurgling wine. I didn't see the dog.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard.
This guy freaking
Our
looks
small
even
garrison
older
would
than
be
the other
no help,
dude.
even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck
This
to
dude's
warn us.
face is like... I made jokes about the other guy.
Robard, take care of Henry.
But this guy
Make
looks
sure
like he
he
could have
gets
been
something
voiced
to
by
eat
like
and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And
16-year-old?
Get all the people inside the gates.
16-year-old.
We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Allenberg. So I wonder if I can go back or if it's like those insta kill me. Ooh. So I've actually got a fair ways. Nope, never mind. Baker.
Have you looked into that matter of bounty?
That was light shafts. I think we'll call it here for now. I don't know what that means. Might be the end of part 1. Where the hell's that bed? Let's talk to you first.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in.
You fled from
Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a
How
good
did you
meal?
manage that?
Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Hey!
The only one that we know. What is? I'm not looking up at that. I learned kitchens.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
They don't really have...
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
I expected nothing less.
Now, you're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it.
My incapable hands, eh?
Good night, man.
Excuse me?
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Is that actually something I have to do? Wait, I don't know with this game because it's... Wait. Is that... So far I've gotten like signs that my feet are tired from walking around. It's not wise to ignore hunger.
Must eat.
How do I eat it? I don't want to pick up. I want to eat. Let me eat. Gotta be a better way of eating this.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
Yeah. Ah. They've locked me into the courtyard. I see how it is. Oh, this is weird. An RPG like this is just weird. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed, which we'll recognize with bleh.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
Oh. Yeah. They torched on their way.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they killed. They murdered.
I think
my
I was supposed to be like 16 or something.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Oh, I'm just gonna freaking pass out here. Nourishment goes down, eh? Yeah, let's go there. Right, we're gonna be attacked because the army's moving.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
How would you even sleep after a day like that?
Yes?
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's
My
just
type
what
of
you
woman.
need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
She's got like
I
a
thought of you while
Leia
saying my
Organa
prayers.
thing going on.
How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're
welcome.
Sometimes my shirt gets really tattered,
Now.
other times it's fine.
Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
Yes.
And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Or she just talked to some slave servant, not slave. Oh, not a slave. Woman about it. That
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Yeah.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
There's a huge horde of attackers.
Was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Deutsch tried to fight back, but he fell. They killed mother and father. See that crap.
Father
This is the only one I
take
saw.
shelter in the castle while he went to get mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another, and never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without
Did
a
you
thought.
just say that twice?
And then he turned on my mother, and he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have
Pretty sure he
mercy
said that
on
line
his soul.
twice.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
You mean they yelled it at you?
I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
That was
I wanted to help
Teresa?
her. God
No.
knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
I believe in all the popes.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
Huh. Like that's awful. In that Game of Thrones game, Telltale one.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail.
These are nice camera
We
angles
tried
they
for
have.
years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
God bless.
And God bless.
Good night.
I'm the Queen of England. He wants to smash, or she wants to smash. Somebody wants to smash, but there was no smash. What if I took all my clothes off before I went to bed there? Can I take my clothes off? Can I run around as a nudist? Can I do that? A nudist. I won't be. Streaker. That's a pretty good recap of what's happened in this. So I might just make that an episode. If it ever ends. I mean, it's great. It's a great story so far. I mean, there's nothing new, but it's been good. Combat was alright. It was a little janky, but it was alright. I wonder if you can actually help us. Don't be a coward. This is gonna set up the rest of the game here.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
God, is Teresa alive? Am I gonna get pimp slapped? Alright. If it says game saved, which I'm hoping it will, game saved. Boom. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening. Alright, so that was the end. That was the recap of it. We'll call that the end of episode 1, almost 2 hours, but I think that was good. Good time to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that's awesome. I think I'm gonna play through this game. I'm not gonna blast through it. It's probably gonna be like a 50-part series, but we'll see. Later.